What is? I could tell, by the way.
You said in the past that it's just a matter of putting the right 4 rounds during the major. So after today, you still look at it that way, or is some of the process?
Oh, well, put 4 road rounds last week. Unfortunately, it wasn't this week. Just didn't quite hit it as good, and didn't make many putts until last few holes today. But I didn't give myself many looks, and certainly didn't hit the ball good enough to be in it. I mean, I only had, well, Jim's had, he's 9 under par right now. I've had 9 birdies through 72 holes, so 9 over birdies.
How you drive it back on 12? And then you're going to tell us it wasn't anything.
Okay, man.
Did it hurt?
Well, we talked about it.
Seriously, Tiger, is there anything there? I mean, it wasn't just
tight all day.
It wasn't just today. It looked like there was.
It's been tight all day, so just one of those things.
Tiger, first time you played with Brooks. Talk about the experience.
Really talented. Good kid. I mean, we're talking about he lives right down the road from where I live, and thinking about becoming a member at Medalist. Come out there and play a few more rounds. And, it's good to see. I mean, he earned his way. He won 3 times, and now he's on the European Tour. And it's good to see. Good old-fashioned hard work pays off, and you should be very proud of him.
Is the tight back anything to be concerned about long term? What are we looking at?
Tiger, Phil said he's going to not touch a club for 5 days and just go home and relax. What are your plans immediately after this tournament?
Try and keep up with a 4 and a 6-year-old.
Tiger, what about your success in the non-majors this year, and I guess not so much in the majors? I mean, can you sort of pinpoint that at all? Or?
Yeah, I was close in 2 of them. I was right there, and certainly had a chance to win the Masters and the British this year. And the other 2, I just didn't hit it good enough. So just the way it goes.
Tiger, now that you're a week for this, what about this leaderboard coming in? You guys got quite strict with John and Jordan. What will your thoughts be as you see the way this plays out?
Well, it'll be interesting to see because the golf course is set up to get had. There are a few really hard pins out there. I mean, really, really hard pins. But if you can navigate through those holes, make your pars, there's certainly some gettable pins as well. And with it being soft, they gave us some pretty easy pins from basically 12 on in. And it'll be interesting to see how some of these guys play, especially some of the shorter hitters. If you can't get to 14, you still got that huge backstop behind it. You can almost hold it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Tiger, what do you put Adams? How impressed have you been with Adam Scott this year? I mean, he's done so well, hasn't he?
Well, he's played well over the last few years. He's really turned his game around, and I think he's a little bit more focused on playing the right schedule, not playing as much. I've always thought that was the key. Don't overdo it, not play too much. And he's backed off his schedule. I think he's prepped really well for major championships, and he's been in probably about 3/4 of them or half of them with a chance to win them.
Tiger, you guys always put a lot of effort, all of you guys, into the majors. When they're over, how hard is it to wait 8 months for the next one? Is that it seemed like a long way away at this point? Or?
Yes, but the only time it was really hard was going into 01. Yeah, that was that was really tough because I was asked basically every day, every round, for 8 months. What is it? Is it a Grand Slam? Not a Grand Slam? Are you going to try and win all 4 and blah blah blah? And to hear it and I was in a slump through that period too. I didn't win for three tournaments or something like that. And I heard it for a very long time. So that was a long wait. But most years it's not so bad. I mean, we got the playoffs here, and most of us play overseas, towards the end of the year, and then get ready for next year.
Tiger, how do you think the fans did picking that 15th pole position?
Yeah, I was pretty close to where we thought it would be. We thought it might be maybe another step or 2 deeper into the green, but it's a really tough pin because if you hit it flag high left, it's going to roll off and it's going to be into the greens, right where we all walk off. And it's a nasty little chip because you got to get up over that hill and then it runs away from you. You can easily chip in the water and flub it. If you play short, you know, and short of the flag and 20 feet, it's not so bad. But if you try and get back there, it's a really tough hit.
Is Oak Hill deserving of another major down the road?
Absolutely. They've had every other major here. Ryder Cups and it's a fantastic golf course. It's really tough. This week, when I came in here and prepped last week for it, I love you, Tiger. The golf was about what it is now. They cut it back for the tournament and then obviously let it go as the week went on, and with the rain, they just let it go. So it's back to where it was last week right now. But it's really tough, and the greens are starting to pick up a little bit of speed. You saw them yesterday afternoon. Those guys running putts by. It's getting there now too. They're soft, but they're quick.
Tiger, as well as you played in 13, does it concern you that as long as you have it out when you're
Is it concerning? No. As I said, I've been there in half of them. So it's about right. I'm going to be in there 3/4 or half of them with a chance to win in the back nine, and just got to get it done.
Would it be your health, I guess, still